Hi Leo, welcome back to the Warrior's Journey Tarot. This is going to be your love and romance reading for June 28th to the 30th. Today I'm using the Gustav Klimt Tarot deck. I'm going to pull cards and I'm going to pull 2 Love Oracle cards. I've already pre-shuffled. Let me shuffle a little bit more and then we'll cut the deck. This is for Leo, please. For Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for June 28th to the 30th. I just feel like changing up the decks every time I do these little three-day readings. So far, it's working out pretty good, so let's stick to it. All right, so Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for June 28th to the 30th. First card is you, Leo. 8 of Wands, nice. 10 of Wands is the person you're dealing with. Situation, outcome, how you see them, how they see you. Your challenge or obstacle, their challenge or obstacle. On the bottom is 6 of Pentacles. Okay, I hate seeing the devil. I really do. It's such a pain in the butt. Especially when it's in the challenge obstacle position. So, underlying energy, we have 6 of Pentacles. This is about dependency. This is giving and receiving. Sometimes they show alms for the poor. Here they show a mother taking care of a child. It can be mutually beneficial, a give and take. Okay, so we've got the 2 of Pentacles, which is juggling finances, being very busy, trying to get a business or something off the ground, just very active, working hard, a lot of plates spinning at the same time. And with focus and skill, being able to keep head above water and to maintain, okay, and then to get things going. Emperor is over there with this like business kind of boss energy. So either it could be Aries in your life that you're dealing with, or you trying to, get some kind of business project or something off the ground. Now, off the bat, we see the devil, we see swords. Where are the cups? There are no cups. Leo. Cups are emotions. This is for a love reading, right? So let's talk about all this stuff. 8 of Wands is you. So this is your energy for the 28th to the 30th. High vibes, enthusiastic, excited. This is where stuff is coming in, messages are coming in, or whoever you're dealing with is like showing you attention or affection or interest. And it could be a lot of communication back and forth. It could be very exciting and thrilling and electric and fun and almost overwhelming. So it's a very enthusiastic, passionate, high vibe, fast moving energy for the 8 of Wands. The person you're dealing with has the energy of 10 of Wands. So it looks like for them, they are also very busy with work, possibly weighed down with their responsibilities. They could be very successful at what they do. They could be another fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius that you're dealing with. So for them, they can't quite relax and take a break just yet because the 10 is completion, but it implies one more great push until they can chill out and give you some time and spend quality time, okay? The situation between you two is the Knight of Swords. So the Knight of Swords, it's showing when somebody wants to get into this relationship, they have a mission almost. Like the Knight of Swords moves so fast. And you got the 8 of Wands and it's coming in fast. It's like whatever they're throwing at you, it's being received and it's like all overwhelming. Now the Knight of Swords is somebody who is approaching love and romance from the intellect, not from the heart. They are going, I want that, and I'm going to go after it and I'm going to get it. It's very aggressive. It's very ambitious, ego or intellect driven because you look good on paper, because everybody else wants you. So it's like going after the trophy, wanting to be, it's about them. Okay, more than perhaps you want to be adored and worshipped and loved and cherished, but for them, it's about them at all times type of thing. Okay, so coming at you with the Knight of Swords energy, and you're all like caught up with the 8 of Wands. Okay, now the outcome is Knave of Swords. This is the Stalker card. Okay, this is somebody who has been watching you, keeping tabs on you, tapping your phone, whatever, looking at your social media, trying to find out information about you. That's how I feel. Okay, so that's what I'm going to say. I don't like the Page of Swords unless it's somebody who's studying something new, taking up some kind of new job or whatever. Okay, generally speaking, in love and romance, I feel like it's somebody who they might like you so much that they're obsessive. Okay, that they're obsessing, because we see the devil energy as well in their challenge or obstacle. How you see them is Three of Swords. You see them as Three of Swords, having gone through some loss, some disappointment, some hurt. You see them as somebody who is in pain and hurt. And I know Leos love to take care of people who are hurting or going through a hard time, you know, to be all generous and giving and stuff. But this is how you see them, as having gone through some heartbreak, loss, or disappointment. They see you as Seven of Swords. So Seven of Swords is somebody who possibly a little sneaky. And Seven of Swords is somebody who's trying to start over. Okay, Six of Swords is when you leave a bad situation and you go to some new country, new land, new place to get away from it. Seven of Swords is when you're starting over, trying to, you know, with wobbly legs, get your bearings. Lower polarity, it could be about stealing, cheating, lying, looking into information you shouldn't be looking at, you know, somebody's personal affairs. I hope this isn't you, with a Knave of Swords as well, with these two together. But maybe you're looking up some information on them. You could be doing some recon as well. I don't know. However this plays out for you, okay? So maybe somebody's coming at you with a whole bunch of like energy and, you know, all the right words to say, all that like aggression, aggressively pursuing you. And perhaps you just need to do your due diligence. You're just looking up some stuff about them. You want to know if they're legit or whatever. It could be something like that, okay? And they know this. They see you as Seven of Swords. They think you're doing this. That's kind of Snoopy energy, okay? Sneaky energy. So your challenge or obstacle is Two of Wands. Wanting more. You could even be in a relationship, or you could be talking to somebody and keeping your options open. You could be somebody who's already built a life here and, you know, you want to do things like go travel and see the world and still have some adventures. You're not ready to settle down. So Two of Wands is showing wanting more than what you already built. For them, the challenge or obstacle is a Devil card. This is about obsession, addictions, manipulation, ego, lies, toxic behavior. When the Devil card comes out, it's not a good place, okay? Especially in the challenge or obstacle position. Somebody who will make you feel like you can't do better than me, you need me, I'm the only one who'll ever care for you, blah, 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 all that kind of stuff to disempower you. Not to say that that's exact wording, but the devil energy is something that mind F's people. Makes you feel like it seduces you into this kind of victim, kind of powerless state. That's their challenge or obstacle. Or it could be that they have some kind of like substance abuse problem. However that plays out, okay? So this is Romance Angels by Doreen Virtue. Let's get a card for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for June 28th to the 30th, please. What does Leo need to know for June 28th to the 30th? Can we get a card for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for June 28th to the 30th, please? What does Leo need to know? What does Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus need to know for June 28th to the 30th, please? In love and romance, what does Leo need to know? Is there any guidance for Leo? Any guidance for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for June 28th to the 30th? All right, honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. On the bottom, you deserve love. You're lovable. That's just about affirmations, vision boards, positive self-talk. Honeymoon is about taking a trip. Taking a trip or meeting somebody when you're on a trip. Let me read honeymoon. or literally going on a honeymoon after having gotten married. So it says the specific, this card indicates the need for a getaway to nurture romantic love. The specific application of this message depends upon the person who is inquiring. For some, this card has a literal meaning. You're going away with your new spouse following your wedding. For those already in a long-time partnership, this card speaks to reigniting the spark by taking a romantic holiday. It can also relate to the honeymoon period of a new relationship. And for still others, this card indicates that you will meet somebody special while on a vacation. So the honeymoon period of a relationship, okay? That doesn't last very long, and we're already seeing here the issues coming out. I feel like this is something that you're just, in right now because it's mutually beneficial. It's not exactly the greatest time to be out and about traveling and doing all these things that normally perhaps you would be doing. So it might be something that's convenient and around, okay? This option of romance. You deserve love, you're lovable. So saying don't settle, basically. Don't settle. And to be positive, to break bad habits or bad patterns in love and romance. The devil is not a good energy, especially in the challenge obstacle position for the person you're dealing with. All right, so let's get Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for June 28th to 30th. Can we get one last card? Any more messages? Final messages, please. For Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for June 28th to the 30th. This is Amira Ceylon's Love Oracle cards. And they're meant to be used intuitively. So there's a little paragraph, a few sentences for these cards. I'll read it because I think it's hard to Google this deck. So this is for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for June 28th to the 30th. There we go. Love that. So we have work. This relationship is hard work. That's what it's saying. It could be a workplace romance. It could be, let me read it. Workplace, employment, hard work, labor, money, finances, meeting someone through your work, college, or the workplace. This relationship could be hard work. It looks like it's hard work for them. So the dating tip. The universe likes to fill in gaps. Create spaces in your life for the universe to fill. Clear out any blockages. Use feng shui to balance your life. Okay, so let's see if there's any other final messages. Any last messages, please, for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for June 28th to the 30th. Any final messages for June 28th to the 30th, please? Are there any final messages for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for June 28th to the 30th, please? Any final messages? It's funny because you have 8 wands for you, and your challenger obstacle is 2 wands. And they have 10 wands. So it's 10 and 10, basically. For both of you, it's work. I mean, for you, it feels like you're being showered with a lot of passion and energy and attention. But you still want more with the 2 of wands. You want to see what else is out there. You're still curious about what other opportunities there are for you. And you think that they're hurting. They think that, you're doing something sneaky, perhaps because you want more. And 2 of wands can come up when you're in a relationship and you're still curious or keeping some kind of communication lines open with others. Okay, other possible romantic interests. So let's get one last card. Any final messages for Leo? Any final messages for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for June 28th to the 30th? Any final messages, please? There we go. All right, so we have friendship and a blonde female. So on the bottom, we've got fair male. Let's just leave it all there. If it applies, it applies. If it doesn't, whatever. So this was on the bottom of the deck, just describing the kind of person that it looks like. Some kind of fair male, whether they have blonde hair, brown hair, whatever, fair skin, or whatever. It's just describing the person. The blonde female is involved in this, okay? And it's saying friendship. Friendship means that, this relationship is not going to go any further. And sometimes it just means this is going to end in friendship, where you're both going to be like, okay, we tried. We're better off as friends. This isn't going to work. And wanting nothing serious at the time, not wanting anything serious. So let me read it to you. Friendship, meeting through friends, basis of relationship is a good understanding and compatibility. Comfort, familiarity. This relationship may only lead to friendship and not an intimate relationship or marriage. Blonde female. Blonde, red-haired, or fair female of any age. This woman is significant in your reading, or this is you. The dating tip for this is anger is a distraction. Let it go. Letting go of any anger about something or someone will bring back the focus on you and remind you to love yourself more. So you deserve love. So the fair male, just for funsies, let's throw this in. It's saying light-skinned male, blonde, reddish or light brown hair of any age. This man is significant in your reading, or this is you. Dating tip, let go and let God. There is a spiritual solution to everything. All right, so both of them are speaking to let go, and it's going to end in friendship, okay? And you deserve love. I feel like this is about the honeymoon period of your relationship being over. Okay, so this is just the 28th to the 30th. Leo, I hope that resonated for somebody out there. I'll have your July readings out after these. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care. Bye for now.